Hey, welcome. Thanks for clicking in. If you're here, it means you're buying a house. Congrats. Hopefully it's one of our real estate agents. If not, let your own agent do the orientation. Only kidding. You can watch if you want. As a buyer, you need to be prepared for what you are about to experience, and our agents use this format because it's very consistent and it covers pretty much everything. It's not to say that you'll be having additional conversations with your agent, but this is a great start. Let's begin with the contract to buy and sell real estate. You need to know it, and you can get familiar with it by watching our videos on this page under the heading Contract Issues. These will give you a jump start on the matter. Next is financing. Your lending will tell you what you can afford, and once you're qualified, you can begin to look at homes with your agent. There are lots and lots of things to consider, which we will cover in Setting Goals meeting, which you will have with your agent. Oh, by the way, we also have a Setting Goals video to make the process quick and easy. Now, I know you have other questions. The most popular one is, how much is this going to cost up front? Well, you have to put up earnest money, which is usually between $3,000 and $5,000. Next process is the inspection, which will cost between $200 and $350. Then you have to pay for an appraisal, and that is between $400 and $600. So if you do the math, you're going to need somewhere between $3,600 to $6,000 to get in the game. Okay, the next question on every buyer's mind is earnest money. Is my money protected? You need to watch our video on our buyer page on this website on earnest money. It can be very complicated, so watch the video. For the most part though, just know that your agent will protect your earnest money to the best of their ability, and also in the contract the seller does agree to give you your earnest money back if you terminate according to the provisions in the contract. Most earnest money is returned to the buyer if and when the buyer terminates. Now, there are contract issues you need to know about as well, so you'll be going over those with your agent. And as far as looking at homes, our agent will work with you and will work with your schedule to the best of your ability. They'll do everything they can to make the process smooth. Because we are in a seller's market, you must be aware that showings, especially on weekends, are crazy. The homes that are selling are the ones that are in good shape and priced correctly. And if that's what you want, expect lots of agents showing clients at the same time. Also expect multiple offers. I know this is a real pain, but lean on your agent to get you through. They will. Now, writing the offer is something you'll sit down with your agent and go through as well. They're trained on contract issues, so listen carefully. Also, expect a counteroffer, which will be another document you'll go through with our agent. Once your agent and you are in contract, then the fun begins. Make sure our agent puts the dates and deadlines in chronological order on a separate piece of paper. It's less confusing that way. You can keep track of the dates as well as your agent can keep track of the dates. You don't want any dates passing without being completed, especially if it's something you have to do like completing inspection by a certain date. Okay, what else? How about how much money I should put down? Work with your lender on that. How about mortgage insurance? Lender. Loan payments? Lender. Oh, I have a good one. What happens if there are multiple offers on a home that you want to buy? Good question. You and your agent will work that out, but let me tell you right here, we have plans for that, and they're good plans. You'll be going over them at the time of the offer. Now, there are many more issues, but the aforementioned subjects, along with additional videos on those subjects, should give you a foundation moving forward. Maybe even stir up some questions for your agent. Thanks for watching.